Are you tired of not feeling like you're that bitch? Well, you've come to the right place because you, baby, have showed up to the podcast for you. This is That Bitch Energy, where we tune in to our truest, highest self and grow our presence, awareness, and consciousness, while keeping it all fun, relatable, and grounded. I'm so happy you're here. Now let's embody that bitch energy from within.
To a flower, ain't nobody seen a bitch like me. I'ma come up on ya.
So I want to just dive right into it. How many of us are so busy that we forget to take a moment to do the things that light us up, or take moments to do the things that light us up? How many of us feel like we're always busy, but somehow the things that actually light us up get pushed to the side? We say, we'll do it later, I have time, but then later turns into next week or next month, or sometimes even next year. And then we're wondering where the hell the time went. Sometimes it can be 5 years. Time can really pass us by when we push things that we find important to the side. And I know for a fact I am guilty of this to this day. And that's why I'm making this episode. It's a reminder to me as much as I want to remind the world. And that's exactly why I'm going to make a huge shift when it comes to my podcast episodes. Starting March, this month, I am only going to be posting one podcast a month. I was doing weekly. Mind you, that was so much fun. It kept me accountable. I was really diving into books and learning and reading and writing and researching and listening to podcasts whenever I could. And I was really focusing on the podcasts and growing my consciousness along with the world, whoever's watching this. But I was forgetting about the thing that lights me up the most. And that is writing music, playing music, performance. I was really kind of pushing it to the side and focusing in on my podcast. Mind you, this also lights me up. I'm so excited to do this. But what lights me up too is music, and I have been really abandoning that part of me. So starting this March, I'll be posting this podcast monthly rather than weekly like I was, because I'm prioritizing my music, my creative outlet, my songwriting, my creativity. And I really want to strengthen that muscle. And honestly, it just feels like that's what's right for me. If you're feeling stretched thin, this is a great reminder for you to check in. What actually matters to you? Not what you think you should be doing, not what everyone else expects of you, but what actually is feeding your soul or feeds your soul. For me, that's music, songwriting, performance. That's the thing that makes me feel most alive. And when I can tap into it, I go into this flow state that is truly, it's hard to put into words what that feeling feels like, but it is magic, and it's from another world. It's from another planet. It's from the higher divine consciousness herself, God, goddess. And if I do not make time for her, my music, I feel like I'm betraying myself. From as long as I can remember, music has been there for me. When I had no one as a kid, music gave me life and a purpose. And I was learning songs in my room. I remember just laying there for hours, listening to a song over and over again till I knew every lyric. And I would listen to the background noises like the drums, the bass, the guitar, and it really just, it lit up my soul and brought me joy in a place where joy wasn't present very often. So I invite you to ask yourself, what's the thing that lights you up most? The thing that makes you feel like you, your truest, highest you. The thing that lifts you up and lights you up bright. It could be painting, it could be dancing, it could be traveling, writing, or even just slowing down and spending time with the people you love. Whatever it may be, this deserves space in your life. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. And yes, life gets busy. I can understand firsthand. But the truth of the matter is, we make time for what's important. And I want to say that again. We make time for what is important. You will make time for what is important to you. I will make time for what's important to me. If we're constantly saying we don't have time for something, it's usually because we are not prioritizing it. And listen, trust me, I get it. It's not always easy. We got bills to pay. We got things we got to do. But when you're constantly putting yourself on the back burner, you could possibly start feeling resentful, uninspired, and honestly, drained. For me, shifting my podcast from monthly rather than weekly is not a step back. It's me stepping into my power. It's saying, hey, my creativity deserves my time. My music deserves my energy. And whatever your thing is, you deserve to make space for that too. And here's the thing. Your life should feel good for you. Honestly, life is what we create of it. We don't want to just look good on the outside, not just keep up with what everyone else is doing, doom scrolling, TikTok, movies, shows, but actually feeling aligned. So if that means you need to say no to certain things and yes to yourself, do it. Girl, you heard me. I said do it. If you need to set boundaries, do it. If you need to restructure your schedule so you're actually pouring into what matters to you, do it. Life is too motherfucking short to be living out of alignment. Am I right? Am I right? I'm right. And you know it. You deep down, you know this. And you've known this for a while and you've pushed it to the side and ignored that inner voice. But we know the truth. Do it. So as we step into this new season, I challenge you to take a real look at your time. What the fuck are you making space for, honey? And is this actually feeding your soul? For me, this shift is about honoring my music, my creativity, and making sure I'm living in alignment with what truly matters to me. And I hope this episode inspires you to do the same in your life. Because baby, you deserve to live the life that you dream of. You deserve to live your dreams. You deserve to have whatever it is you desire. You deserve joy. You deserve peace. You deserve love. You are worthy of all of those things. I am worthy of all I desire. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of my creativity. And I'm worthy to express it and to create. I'm worthy. At the end of the day, what are we telling ourselves by not showing up for the things that light us up? At the end of the day, what are we telling the world about ourselves when we don't show up for ourselves? We're saying we're not worthy. Choose you. It's your time, baby. It's my time, baby. But I will be missing you guys every week. But trust me, I'll be tuning in every month right here on That Bitch Energy. I'm your host, Bianca. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode today. I can't wait for the next episode. It's going to be a whole month from now. How crazy is that? It's always been special, but now that there's more space in between, it does feel like, oh, I can't wait for the next one. And it's going to be a good ride, and a month is going to go by really quick, and I can't wait to see you in a month. I love you. Thank you for watching, and go do what lights you up, baby. Stop waiting. Today's the day. See you in the next one.
Seed into a flower. Ain't nobody seen a bitch like me. I'ma come up on